Hey everyone, welcome back to another vlog. It is Sunday and I have to teach today, but I also have some things coming from Amazon today that I want to kind of decorate the kitchen. It's not a lot of things, it's just a couple things, but I'll show you what I got. And I also am going to be redoing my office, not really redoing it, but just cleaning it up. And I want to do a gallery wall on one of the walls in there. And the theme is going to be cats and like spooky horror movie, all that kind of thing. So it's like my two favorite things. That'll be fun. I don't think that's going to happen in this vlog. I think that'll be next week when I redo my office. But ignore the mess in my background. I need to do some cleaning. So I have 6 classes that I've scheduled so far. So we'll see if any more book because I have a lot more scheduled that haven't booked yet. But I also need to do some cleaning around the house, and so I will probably do that later. I also want to propagate, is that the word? A plant that we have managed to keep alive. We struggle to keep plants alive, but we've had this plant for probably 5 years now. And it's getting pretty big and I want more of them. So I'm gonna attempt to propagate it and hope that that goes well. Hopefully I don't kill anything, but we're gonna do that in this vlog. And probably tonight going to have a spooky movie night because I need one of those. I don't know what movie I'm gonna watch yet. I feel like doing like some kind of like a summery spooky movie, like I don't know, like one of the Scream movies. I consider those summer movies. Poltergeist, I'm not sure yet, we'll see. But we'll get all cozy and watch that. So yeah, well, I am gonna go ahead and go teach. I will see you guys in a bit, probably when I'm gonna do some cleaning around the house, and yeah, I will see you then. All right, so I taught one class. I have a little bit of a break right now, so I should clean like I said I was going to, but I haven't had my coffee yet. So I've had it in the freezer. I have the Starbucks mocha frappuccinos. They're so good. And anyway, I left it in the freezer a little too long, so it's a little frozen, so I have it sitting in the sun. So I'm gonna sit here on the couch. I'm gonna put on a ghost show. Probably These Woods Are Haunted, and do some work on my laptop. So I'll see you in a bit. All right, so my Amazon stuff got here. So it's just a few things. So let me show you what I got, because I want to decorate this corner back here. So I'm gonna do that probably tonight, but let me show you what I got. It's not all related to this corner. In fact, only one thing is for that corner, but I'm gonna show you what I got anyway. The one thing for the corner is this tray here. I was actually on ChatGPT, and you can take a picture of like anywhere in your house and tell ChatGPT to design it. I'm obsessed now, but it's a problem because then like I want to buy new things to go in different places to decorate the house. So I'm just gonna try and decorate with what I have other than this today. So yeah, I also want to decorate up here, add a few things. Not sure what I'm gonna add yet, just find some random things around the house. But yeah, so that is this. I also got a book. Also, I bought this stuff with a gift card that I got for Easter from the Easter Bunny. A Frida McFadden book. If you know me, I love Frida McFadden. Her books are very like simply written, but I like that. I don't need big words, you know? I just wanna get to the point, and these books are really, really good. The last thing I got that I said I'm gonna be doing a theme in my office, like spooky horror mixed with cats. So I saw this and I had to get it. It's a little blurry actually, but that's okay. This is what it is. Michael Meowers. Isn't that cute? So yeah, that is what I got. And I'm just gonna go, I've got about 25 minutes till my next class starts, and then I teach until like 5:30. Unless more classes book, then I'll be teaching later. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit on the couch, drink some coffee, watch my ghost show until I have to go to eat. Okay, I lied. In the next 15 minutes, I'm gonna try and organize this corner and decorate it up a little bit. And I might not get it the way I want right away, but I'll come back and finish it later. And of course, I'll bring you guys with me. But yeah, let's see what we can come up with. Okay, the tray's a little small for everything I've got on there, but I think it'll be okay. I also want to go to the thrift store, which I'm not gonna do in this vlog, but I want to add some like either like photos or like canvas like art on like the corners here. So yeah, not bad. I might change it later. I'm gonna like take a step away from it for a few hours and then come back, and I'll let you know if it stays this way or not. Actually, I think I'm gonna take one of my crystals and put it here, and maybe I'll add some more later. We'll come back. Alright guys, it is about 15 till 8 at night. I just finished up decorating the kitchen area. It's done for now. I'm not done completely. I still want to add some like artwork or canvases on the backsplash. So I'll have to do that just some other time whenever I'm able to get them. But yeah, so my mood is not very good because if you follow me on my Instagram, you know, or you've probably seen that my cat Jasper has lymphoma. He's had it for, that we've known of, for like a year and a half, and he's been doing really well. He was going for monthly appointments with his oncologist. He's on chemo, he's on steroids, and like every time we go, they're like, okay, blood work, everything looks good, you know. And so they got to where they wanted to see him every other month instead of every month. So Easter last week, he threw up 3 times, and I thought it was because I gave him some lemon cake, because I looked it up afterwards and you're not supposed to give them lemon stuff because it can make them throw up. But yesterday he threw up twice, and then he threw up this morning. And so I'm just like a worrying mama that it's like the lymphoma getting worse. He has an appointment scheduled next Tuesday with the oncologist. They're planning on doing blood work and an ultrasound, which that's what they said they were planning on doing a couple of months ago. My mood's just kind of like, bleh. Like I'm just worried about him, but I'm just gonna try and relax tonight, have a cozy, spooky movie night. I'm gonna go, if I can stay awake, I'm gonna go and pop some popcorn. I've got a tiny little thing of ice cream. It is caramel waffle cone or caramel, I can't remember, but it's like caramel flavored ice cream, and it has like little pieces of like a wafer cone in it, and it's really good. But I've been eating a very little bit at a time. But yes, I'm gonna have some of that. That is my dinner, because I'm a 5-year-old, and I'm gonna get Jasper. He's in the office with his daddy right now. I'm gonna bring him in here and we're gonna hang out. And honestly, I should probably bring him after I eat, because he's gonna want the ice cream, and because he still has an appetite. I've been feeding him little bits off and on, like every hour or two throughout the day, just like literally like a couple of bites, because they say you're not supposed to feed them for like 8 to 12 hours after they've like thrown up a few times like that. But I feel bad, I don't want to starve him, so I let him have like a little couple bites here and there. And yeah, I don't know what scary movie I'm gonna put on. I also finished, hold on, I finished this book last night that I got for my birthday. It is How It Happened by Michael Corita. I have no idea. This is it, but it was good. It's kind of like a summery book, so that was nice because we're coming into the summer months. But now I have a bunch of Frida McFadden books that I got for Easter, and I also just got another one that I got with my Easter gift card that just came today that I showed you guys earlier. But I also have these. So Want to Know a Secret, the X, and One by One. I think I'm gonna start with One by One. I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'm gonna start it probably, hopefully tonight after the movie. But at this rate, I'm so tired. So hopefully we can make it to read and everything after the movie, but I don't know what movie to watch. I'm thinking, I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see. But yeah, so I'm gonna go pop some popcorn, get my ice cream, get all cozy in bed. I'm in my pajamas, and yeah, just have a spooky night. And tomorrow after I start this book, I'll tell you like what it's about, because I'm not 100% sure yet. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff together and have a cozy, hopefully relaxing and stress-free evening, but my mood is down the toilet, so. All right, sorry for being a Debbie Downer, but he's my child, he's my baby. I wanna make sure he's okay. Oh, and also, I'm also reading this book here called The Exorcist Files. It is by a priest who has done exorcisms, and he goes into detail about them and also talks about like what demonic activity like is, and like doorways to like how demons enter a person, and like how to obviously not let that happen to you. And yeah, it's really interesting. I've been reading it kind of slow, but I'm about halfway through right now, and it is really good. I don't read too much at a time because I don't want to get too creeped out. So little bits at a time. Right, so I got about halfway through the movie, and I went to bring Jasper in here. I can't remember if I said this, but I didn't want him in here while I was eating my ice cream and popcorn, because he would want the ice cream. Yeah, come here. Want to come up here? Yeah, we were just playing. He's got a, there he is. Come here. What are you doing? His food is over here that is like covered up. He's hungry, but he's having like little bites at a time. You just had some, you can't have any yet. He's the messiest little eater, and food like flies everywhere. It gets on his back, it gets on all over his face. I don't know how he does it, but he prefers to eat on the bed, so that's where he's gonna eat because that's what he wants. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready and take my makeup off and settle in and read. I decided to start with this one. So One by One, it says, one by one, they will get what they deserve. Claire Matchett. I'm horrible with big words. She needs this trip. It will be a break from work and raising children. A chance to repair her damaged marriage. A week of hiking and hot tubbing. Hot tubbing? Or hot tubing? No, it's hot tubbing. With friends at a luxurious hotel in the woods, disconnected from the pressures of real life. Then, on a lonely dirt road, Claire's minivan breaks down. With no cell reception, the group has no choice but to walk the rest of the way to their remote accommodation. But the forest is dark and difficult to navigate, and hours later, they are lost, hopelessly lost. As they venture deeper into the woods, the members of their party are struck down mysteriously, one by one. Are they being hunted? And by what or who? As Claire's dream vacation descends into a nightmare, something becomes clear. Only one of them will return home alive. So yeah, it sounds really good. Kind of sounds like it could be summery, them talking about being in the woods, but I have no idea. I'll let you know if it's a summer read or not. We'll find out. But I'm just gonna do that. It's about 9:30 right now. I usually go to sleep at like anywhere between like 10:30 and 12:30. And I have a really hard time waking up in the morning. I think it's for my depression, but I've been like sleeping like 10 or 12 hours every single night. I was able to get up the other day because I was watching the series, like the season finale of the TV show, Netflix show You. If you haven't seen it and you like thrillers, you want to watch it. It's fantastic, and this last season was amazing. I was disappointed in the season 4, but the season 5, really good. I mean, I still like season 4, but it just wasn't as good as the other ones. But this one went back up to the standards that I have for it. Yeah, sorry the lighting's really bad. It's dark in here, but it's cozy. And where was I going with that? That I have trouble getting up in the morning. So I usually wake up between 9 and 10. And I used to be such a morning person. Like, I loved getting up at like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I just felt like if I slept past 7 a.m., my day was just wasted. And I'm just really struggling to get back to that. But when I was watching You the other night, I had to force myself to go to sleep at like, it's probably about 12:30 because I needed to work the next day. So I went to sleep, like I said, at 12:30, but I was able to wake up at like 8, maybe 8:30, because I knew I wanted to finish watching You. And I was able to get up. I've been setting my alarms every morning to start at like 7 and 7:30, 8, 8:30, 9, 9:30, and then 10. And I couldn't get up this morning, but I'm gonna try again tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully I'll have good news to report about Jasper in the morning. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna let him eat tonight, but I think he's pooping because he's in the litter box, but I can hear and he just shot off like Blaylock's bull. He definitely pooped. Do you have poop on your butt? Don't rub it on there. Let me see. Yep, he's got poop on his butt. Gotta go. No, he grunts when he poops. And he's done that since he was a kitten. Like, and his little cheeks kind of bunch up. It's so cute. Not his butt cheeks, but his face cheeks. And yeah, and poop was stuck to his butt because he has a tendency, he likes to eat hair, and he eats my hair that he finds around the house, and then the poop gets stuck to his to the hair and the butt, and it's an ordeal. Yeah, no, come on. The lighting looks better. I don't know what was going on before, but no, he's wanting more food. No, can't eat right now. But also, it's starting to smell in here, even though I got rid of the poop. But I'm trying to I'm not using candles anymore, which I hate so bad because I love candles, and especially like having them go along with the season, like fall and But I was looking it up, and like I've heard bad things about it before, but I know it's bad for people, and it was saying it can be bad for cats, like make them throw up and things like that. Was it throw up? Maybe it was. And he's never really thrown up from a candle that I know of, but I saw it can cause, like, he never seems to react to the candles, but I know it was saying it can also cause like kidney damage, and so that's something that I really wouldn't be able to see happening. So no candles. I am going to be doing some like DIY simmer pots in my kitchen, which sucks because it can only be in the kitchen. But anyway, I'm going to do some of those, some like summer ones, and I'm going to probably do that in the next vlog, try them out, and If you have any suggestions for some simmer pots for summer, let me know. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of work on my laptop and then start reading and put on I Love Lucy because I fall asleep to I Love Lucy every night. I alternate like by the season. I'm very a seasonal being, but I like winter, spring is I Love Lucy, summer is Three's Company, fall is Reba, and the first half of winter is the King of Queens. And sometimes in the summer I'll do the King of Queens too. But Three's Company is finally on Peacock, and I've got them all on DVD, but I just haven't the past few years wanted to drag, you know. It's an ordeal. You're spoiled doing the streaming on the TV instead of having to get the DVD, so I just haven't watched it in a couple years. But I love Three's Company, but it's on Peacock, and we don't have the ad-free version of Peacock, so the ads will wake me up and then it cuts off if I'm not, like, you know how it'll ask after a certain amount of time if you're still watching. I fall asleep, so I'm not still watching. But I want it to still keep playing, and I wake up and it messes up on Peacock. I don't know what it is, but I Love Lucy will play all night long. Ask me one time if I'm still watching, and easily goes right back to the show. But with Three's Company, not so much, so I don't think that's gonna happen this summer, but I'm still watching it during the day. But anyway, that was a long roundabout way of saying I'm putting on I Love Lucy while I read, because I can like quote all of I Love Lucy. So it's just comforting to have it on in the background. But yeah, let's, so I guess I'll see you guys in the morning, and for you it'll be like 2 seconds. What's up, guys? It is the next day, so it is Sunday? I think it's no, it's Monday. So it is about 1:45 p.m. All I've been doing this morning is working. Well, that's not true. I did watch some ghost shows and drink my coffee, but once I was awake, I worked on UGC content, which I can't remember if I've talked about this on here, but I've talked about it on Instagram, and I'm gonna try and start doing that. I've just been really nervous about starting because I feel like my stuff won't be good enough, but we're just gonna try and see how it goes. And yeah, but I am about to teach. It's kind of slow still. It's frustrating, but it's another reason why I'm wanting to work on UGC stuff, because I need to make some money. And I have bills. I have a lot of bills. So Jasper has not thrown up. I was literally up every hour, then 2 hours, hour, then 2 hours, getting his food out of the fridge, feeding him, putting it back in the fridge. So yeah, anything for my baby. But he didn't throw up last night, so, but I wasn't giving him a lot. But I did give him quite a bit this morning, off and on, and he's not thrown up. He's held it down. So fingers crossed it was just a tummy bug. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and teach, and later today with you guys, I want to try and propagate a plant. I can't even remember the name of the plant, but it's the one that we've had a long time. Somehow we've managed to keep it alive. Hopefully I don't kill it by trying to propagate it, but I would love to have them all throughout the house. So I'm gonna try and do that. So we're gonna do that tonight, and it may be dark, so I'm sorry if the lighting's bad, but I pretty much work all day. So anyway, let's see what else. And I'll show you the garden too, because I didn't film it on here. Well, it was in a reel of us planting our garden, and it's doing pretty well, and I'll talk more about it. I'll show you guys what it's looking like. We kill all of our plants. So this is our 4th year at attempting a garden. So far, so good. I'll show you later. All right, so it is 7:20. I'm whispering because I'm outside and I don't know if there are people around. But I wanted to show you our garden. My husband already watered them today. Why is it in and out of focus? I don't know why it's in and out of focus. I think it's working now. But anyway, I wanted to show you our garden. Like I was saying, my husband watered everything earlier. We have, let me just show you. So first off, this plant right here that looks really, really bad. I got it a couple years ago and somehow it survived years. But you can see it's starting to get little pink blooms on them. So it's coming back, it's coming back. And then we've got my gardenia bush here, which I was such an idiot. When we first got it, I saw like a big white bloom and I was like, oh my gosh, it's blooming. And it was just the tag, so I was sad. But I don't think there are any blooms on it yet. That one blooms more in the summer. And then we've got my strawberry plant here. Getting some little strawberries. There are some bigger ones down in here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, they're funky looking, that's for sure. But that one looks done. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to ask ChatGPT when to harvest these. But do you just harvest one at a time? That seems weird. And then we've got catnip. We have onions. Lots of onions. Lots of onions. More onions. And then we have a pepper plant, a red bell pepper. And this is a tomato plant, which we've got to put a cage on it, which we have the cage. We were thinking we were gonna need to get a bigger one, but I think this one, the one we have, will be fine. And then our daisies. You know, they were so pretty, but something's eating them, and my battery's gonna die, so I need to hurry. These are zinnias. These are wildflowers. This is azaleas. We've got lavender. It's growing quite a bit. And lettuce. Nothing in these seeds. Nothing came up. We suck. And then more, a different type of zinnia. So yeah, that is it. Alright guys, it is almost 8 o'clock at night. I finished teaching like at 7:10. I took you guys outside to see, bless you, the garden, and then we propagated or murdered our plant. We'll see how it goes. I will keep you posted in other vlogs, but I think I did it right. I mean, it seemed pretty simple, but then again, so does like keeping a garden alive, flowers alive. That sounds pretty simple, but we can never do it. We're doing pretty well this year. I don't know what I mean, what is it? But anyway, like I was saying about the garden, I don't know why we struggle so much. Like, we follow all the directions, we do everything that we're supposed to, and nothing ever lives or produces fruit. Like, we had hi cutie, we had so many different plants, tomato plants I think 4 years ago, and they did have tomatoes on them. They got really big. The plant itself, we had like 3 of them, but we never got one good tomato. All the tomatoes would have that black on the bottom of them. Like, I guess I was like, I can't remember what it said was wrong with that, but I was doing something wrong. And we did have one that ended up not being black on the bottom, but when we took it off and like brought it inside, it was very like mushy. So I don't know. It was slimy. But anyway, I am gonna go take a shower, and I need to do some work on my laptop, but I'll do that from bed. with Jasper, because that's his favorite place to be. This was me laying in bed. And yeah, and then I'll read some more in my Frida McFadden book, I don't know, the one I just showed you guys that I started last night. I literally got one chapter in and that was it. So I don't even remember what it was. Now I was like so tired when I was reading it, but I was determined to start reading it. But I may have to start over tonight. But anyway, yeah, just gonna have a cozy night in. My husband's working third shift, so he's in his office, but just me and the baby. Yeah, we put on I Love Lucy for comfort in the background. And yep, that's it. Hey guys, it's been a day or two. I had my Spravato yesterday, so I didn't film. And today it's Wednesday. I have a ton of work to do. I feel overwhelmed, but I have to get it all done today. So I'm probably gonna be working until like after 9 o'clock tonight, so that'll be fun. But anyway, I just wanted to end this vlog here. I don't feel like I filmed that much, so I don't know if there's gonna be much to this vlog, but I did want to, I saw this halfway to Halloween thing going around on Instagram. And I just wanted to answer some of the questions because I'm excited. I'm already thinking about Halloween. I'm ready for it. It's my favorite season. It's just cozy and cool outside and the leaves changing colors and all the Halloween movies, all the decorations in the house. To me, summer's just kind of like, you know, it's probably my least favorite season. But I'm not gonna answer them all. I'm gonna answer most of them. But the first one is, are you a fan of haunted houses? Yes, I love going to haunted houses, and actually my second date with my husband was to a haunted amusement park, and I didn't know at the time that he wasn't into amusement parks and he's not into the scary haunted houses like I am. And so I haven't really gone because he's not really into it, but I think we're probably gonna go this year. We'll see. But I love them. I don't know why, because they terrify me, but they're fun. What's your favorite ghost story or haunted lore? So I think my favorite ghost story is probably my grandmother's. She grew up in a haunted house. She was laying in bed one night and there was this lady that appeared. She had like a bonnet on, like a long dress, long sleeves, and it was just white. You couldn't like see anything. And so she like hid under the covers and like would peek back out. And every time she would do that, that lady would be a little bit closer. Terrifying. And some other things happen in the house too, but that gets me. Do you plan on Halloween decor hunting this year? If so, what items do you hope to find? To be honest, I have, some people would say, too many Halloween decorations. Is there such a thing? I don't think so. I probably will go looking. I guess if I'm looking for something, it's something unique and different, and it has to be a good deal, a good price if I'm gonna get it. And obviously it can't really be too big because I'm running out of room. My holiday decorations take up the majority of our storage space in our house. There are like bins and bins and bins of Halloween decorations and even more Christmas decorations. So don't really know where I'd put anything. And candy corn, do you love it or hate it? I love it, but it's not something that I would really want to eat any other time of the year. Like, it's not like I'm gonna go out of my way to eat candy corn. Like, it's not my favorite thing, but it tastes like fall to me, so I eat it in the fall time. Are you big into costumes and dressing up for Halloween? If so, what was your favorite costume of all time? Yes, I love to dress up, and I think my favorite costume was Laurie Strode from Halloween. Growing up, I always wanted to be Laurie Strode for Halloween, but back then they didn't have that style of clothing. But now it's much, you know, it's back in style, so you can kind of easily get it. So I was able to dress up as her. I cut the sleeve, added lots of blood. My cat Jasper was my little like jack-o'-lantern. Yeah. I don't know what I'll be this year. I've already been thinking about it, but we'll see. And what is one activity or experience that's on your spooky season bucket list this year? I have everything, like, you know, like pumpkin patch, all those scary movies, the decorating, the corn maze. There's just so much that I want to do. Making pumpkin bread. What book, series, or movie screams Halloween to you? Halloween, the 1978. How do you typically spend your Halloween night? So now that I'm too old to go trick-or-treating, which I had someone tell me, my hair lady told me, actually, she's like, you're short, you could probably get away with trick-or-treating, because she did. Just wear a mask and just cover up. But yeah, I just stay home, I dress up my cat, we watch Halloween movies, we usually order in food and hand out candy to trick-or-treaters, which I think is so much fun. So yeah, but that is it for this vlog, guys. I will see you guys, I don't know when this vlog's gonna go up, but like I said, I have a lot to do today. I want to start editing this. There's just so many things I want to do today, and I'm not gonna get to everything, which is driving me crazy, but that's okay. So anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time.